computer. Okay, this is how to basically set up an advert doing three things: creating an audience, creating a form, and creating the ad. And I'm going to try and do them as quickly as I can. Just use South Africa in this case as an example. Okay, so let me just make sure I'm in the right place, because I've got that many things open here. Okay, let's go. Share, and go up there, share. Okay, first thing you need to do is go down to manage ads. Okay, that's on your actual Facebook account, and then up there in the top left hand corner, audience insights. Okay, you click everyone on Facebook. By default is the United States, cross that out. In this case, we're going to put South Africa. There's South Africa country. Okay, age, I'm going to start from age 20 to say 60. Okay, I'm going to pick women. Interests, I'm going to put in half a dozen here, right? Aromatherapy, essential oils, essential oil. There. I'm going to put reflexology. I'm going to put yoga. I'm going to put healthcare. I'm going to put well-being, health and wellness. Okay, there's a few different keywords. I will try and get a few more in there if you can. Try and get maybe 10. Okay, but just think of a few now you can put in. People not connected to you, well, I put in doTERRA there because I don't want people in doTERRA responding, but whether that makes a difference or not, I'm not sure. Okay, you can look at different things on this. If you click location, it'll tell you which parts of South Africa are likely to respond more, you know what I mean? But I didn't normally bother with that. Key thing is when you create an audience is to save it along the top. So I'm going to put South Africa, and the date, which is the 29th of July. And you must click save, okay? It'll tell you how many people that's likely to go out to once you've saved it. There's the one I saved on the 22nd of February, which was gone down to 6 to 7 million. But you click save. Now, when you click save, it might not show in your saved audience, maybe it's 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. Next thing you need to do is create a form. Okay, so again, you're going to go back to audience insights in the corner and then go to ads manager. Sorry. I'll show you this anyway, but that's not part of the step I'm going to show you. You can see there how I've got currently an ad run in South Africa. I've had 45 leads in the last 2 weeks, which is about 22 per week. So I need to get that increased. And the cost per lead is £1.56. Now, I'm not sure if you know how to download these leads. If you don't, you need to get in touch with us because you have to download them in Excel. So if you click there, leads form, it pops up, asks you what do you want to download them in, and you choose Excel, and they're just in a list. Right, so let's go back to my personal feed at the moment. Go to your personal account. Playing up, it's not going to be personal feed. Let's try again. Right, there you go. Okay, next thing you need to do to create the form is go to your actual page, your doTERRA page itself. Okay. My computer's running a little bit slow now. And along the top, you've got page, ad sender, inbox, manage jobs, insights. There, on my computer anyway, on Opera is publishing tools. Okay. So this is where it's going to show you any previous forms you've created, but we're going to click here, leads add form, right? And again, these is different forms that I've created and what I've named. I did try targeting Singapore, but the cost was way too high. And I had 4 leads come in, but I couldn't make head and tail of them, so I scrapped it after a couple of days. So you're going to click create new form. Okay. Right, this is where you're going to put in more information. So you just leave that more volume, and the intro. Okay, this is where you're going to put in a title. Okay, so there I've just put in there, product consultant, wellness advocate, opportunity, home-based. Okay, that has worked okay. It's not caused any problem, but you notice there I haven't got put working from home, I put home-based. Right, when it comes to uploading an image, you need to pick a decent image, and it needs to match the sizes that doTERRA, that Facebook would be happy with. Okay, so just a sec. So I'm just going to pick that one. Whatever you upload there will appear over here. Okay, now Facebook said the image size, the recommended image size, is 1200 times 628 pixels. So there's a website you can find on Google called Simple Image Resizer, and you can upload any image and you can change the image size to 1200 times 628 and then save it, okay, so that it fits nicely within the doTERRA, within the Facebook advert, okay. So don't worry if it isn't, but sometimes when people get adverts knocked back, it's because the images are too small, too big, or it's got too much writing on it. So that image there is the right size, 1200 times 628. Okay, this is where you're going to put in a little bit of info. So you're going to put there. Make sure you check the spelling as you're keying it in, otherwise you'll submit it with the wrong form. Our company has grown to nearly 3 billion customers and advocates in 120 countries. 7 million people currently use our essential oils around the globe. Would you like to know how our therapeutic grade pure oils can help you and your family? Simply submit your details learn how information will be emailed to you soon after. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so this is just the form. So we're going to scroll down, questions. Okay, questions. So where I can ask questions. So that currently has headlines, sign up. By providing info below, you can change that to say, learn more by clicking next. Okay. So anyway, question. I'm just going to show you something here. What information would you like to ask for? So contact fields. You need to add phone number in there. So just a sec, I'm just going to scroll down, add a new question. So we need phone number. See there? Phone number. So them's the three things you need to ask for: email, full name, phone number. And you just do that by adding a new question there. Okay, so and that'll appear over here where people enter the name, full name, email, phone number. Privacy policy now. What you need to do is put the link of your own shop name in there. So I'm going to do that now, just a sec. Just a sec, 2 secs. Yes. I'm just opening up in another browser, hoping I don't lose this. So in this so I'm going to copy the link. Copy. Right, so I'm going to put the link to my store there. https://facebook.com essential wellbeing oils. You put your own in there, okay? Sorry, you put it there, link URL, it's there. And then you would put in there essential wellbeing oils privacy policy. But you would put in your own, whatever yours is called, privacy policy. Put that there, okay? You don't need to add a disclaimer. Sorry, what you need to do is put in there the doTERRA. I'm doing a Zoom. Go to doTERRA GB privacy policy. Privacy policy. So if you go into doTERRA GB and onto the privacy policy, you'd get the link. Just a sec. You put the doTERRA one there, sorry. So you can see there, I've copied that in, https doTerra.com/GB online privacy notice. So if you go into doTerra GB and along the bottom of the site, the privacy link is there. Thank you screen. Headline here, put thanks for inquiring information will be emailed by doTerra. Sorry, I've got doTerra on my mind. Facebook will automatically pre-populate some info there. I'm just going to delete some of it. Your info has been sent as essential. Well, please note info will follow soon after submitting your info. You can put a link on here to your Wix site. So if you put there, by default it's view website. Which has appeared over there. You can put a link to Wix. So I'm going to just open Wix and get my link to my one where people can submit their details. Okay, so just a sec. Right, this is it. So I'm going to put in that there, and people can resume share. This is my Wix site that the guy from Hawaii created. So I've put a link in there that people, if they want to, can click via website. So if we go back to the first page, this is what people see on the form when they click learn more on the advert, which I'll create. They're going to enter the name, the phone number and email. And the next page is the privacy policy. Okay, which is the one you pinched off the doTerra main corporate page. Next, this is where again it says thanks for inquiring information will be email. And then if people click view website, that'll take them to my Wix site where they can submit the details on there again. And every day I get people who fill in this form and go onto the website, or one or the other. Okay. Now, what you need to do here is if everything's spelled correctly, you can go up here and just check everything over. Make sure you haven't made any spelling mistakes. Put question mark there. Capital there. Full stop there. Okay. So before you click save, you need to name the form. Okay. So rather than being called untitled form, I'm going to change this to form for South Africa. You can name it whatever you want, but rather than naming them all the same untitled, create a name up there and save it. Okay, so I'm going to click save. So I'll be saved in the draft section. If I click finish, now you've got to again allow 10 minutes for that to appear. Okay, in your forms, and it'll appear at the bottom, I believe. Okay, but it might also be at the top, so you can always double check. Right, again, we need to create the advert now. go to manage ads, then click on your account and go to ads manager and then create. Now this is where you've got different options. You need to choose lead generation. Okay, that's what you need to choose. And then you can name that again. I'm going to put lead generation, South Africa, 29th test. Click continue. By default, your own page should be there, okay? This is where you're going to actually, again, choose your audience. So on here, it's got use a saved audience. So you scroll to the bottom for the one you just created, which would be just a sec. It'll be that one there, South Africa audience. Okay. If you can't find the audience, just go back into your audience insights and make sure it's not in some draft for audience. So sometimes if you don't name it, somebody will be thinking, what was the name of it? You know what I mean? That's why you need to name it. So I'm just going to put that there, South Africa audience. And again, you can come in and edit this if you want. You need to leave automatic placements recommended. How much you're going to spend? Well, I normally set it at £5 a day. Sorry, not that one. That one. £5 daily budget. Let's say that you'll spend no more than £35 a week. So leave that one free. Cost control. Continue. This again where you need to pick an image. Now you can choose from one of the ones that is already stored in Facebook's library. Okay. By default, it'll pick the image off your page where you want to cancel that. Okay. See there, free stock images. You can actually pick an image that they have got saved, but the choice is a bit limited. So if you go back to, these are some of the ones I've previously used. So I'll use, let me pick in one for this advert. Okay, I'm going to pick that one there. Continue. So this is the advert that people are going to see. Okay, this is here. This is what the people would see in the advert. Make sure on the advert itself it's a decent image. It's really important now. It's a decent, clear image and not a one with loads of writing on, because it would get disapproved by Facebook. Okay, so description headline there. This is where text is going to appear at the bottom there. Wellness advocate. See there, Wellness Advocate. Make sure again you spell it correctly. Wellness Advocate. Home-based description. 7 million people No, we're not doing that. That's description. This is where you put some text. Whatever you're typing in here, call to action, you need to put learn more, not sign up. So I'm just going to put some text in here. It needs to appear on the advert itself. 7 million. No, it doesn't go there. Primary text. 7. I've done this loads of times, and every time I do it, I still make mistakes. So there, that's 7 million's appearing above there. 7 million people around the world use our pure therapeutic grade essential oils to learn how these oils can help you and your family. Please click learn more. So whatever you type in the primary text would appear over here. So this is the initial advert they're going to see on a sponsored listing on Facebook. You change the button to learn more. You pick the form that you want to attach to it. So there, Form South Africa, that I created there. And then this is where you would click confirm, and it would go into Facebook, and they would review all the information. They would review the advert, review the form, and review the audience. So try and make it as good as you can. Make sure that, again, there's no reference to home-based business or working from home, anything like that. Try and keep it as nice looking as you can, and then make sure the form is selected that you created for South Africa. And that's it really. Normally Facebook approve adverts within a few hours, and they'll normally send you an email to say it's been approved. They usually send you a message on Messenger, but they haven't recently from my adverts. It's just been an email. So make sure the spelling is all correct before you save or use anything. Okay. And up there, lead generation, again, add name. You could put South Africa 29th of July. Rather than Facebook just save them as a generic name, try and name everything with the date and the country you're targeting up there. Okay. And then when it's you'll see it within your manage ads section that it's in review. Okay, so I'm not going to do anything more with this. You can click there, review, ad set name. Again, you can change that to say South Africa 29th of July. Okay, target location South Africa, £5 a day. SA South Africa, and you just click confirm, and it'll go into review. So it might seem a bit complicated, but once you've done it once, you should get the hang of it. I've done this loads of times. It still takes me a little bit of time to do it. Okay, so that's me done. Hope that helps, and I'll hopefully